You know, I've started to really like these like condensed titles where it's all mashed together. No way.
Penguins, we kneel before you to stop with the politics.
I haven't talked about politics. I haven't talked about it. No, I have. Why'd you give me money for that? I haven't even said anything. I didn't say what was good, what was bad, or what was crazy. You guys know what's going on. It's already crazy. Every day it's crazy. But I'm not talking about it. What? I was talking about talking. Well, thanks. Hold on, let me talk about one thing. God damn it, this is even about politics. Guys, I want to hear this. When you voted, how long did it take you to vote? They're rising in price soon? Yeah, for you people. You people. You Americans. I'm Canadian. Why would I be worried about tariffs? It's funny because tariffs are... Like, I take part in the retro handheld community, and tariffs are about to kill that hobby, because imagine buying a $100 gaming device, and now it's $350, because the tariffs are 245%. But yeah, that doesn't affect me, because I'm in Canada. 10 minutes, 3 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Oh my god. Including drive, or just after you got to the polling station? In total, I guess. Tell me in total. Okay. What the hell? Did you guys go on the day of voting or advance voting? You want to know what happened to me? I was supposed to stream yesterday, guys. I had fully planned to stream yesterday. And it was 7:30. And I was like, I could take a nap and stream. Or I could just go and vote. And I'm like, huh. I think I heard people say it took them 5 minutes. So I'm like, okay, well, you know what? I'll just go. Because today's the last day of advance voting, and I'll just go. So I went with my dad, because he also votes. He votes conservatives, I vote liberals, so we wash each other out. Those are two major parties in Canada, though Canada has 5 parties that are have active platforms and they take part in debates and whatnot. Actually, unless they're the Green Party, which they got taken out of. Anyways, the point is... So I thought it'd be nice and easy, and 5 minutes, 10 minutes to get there, 5 minutes to vote, another 10 minutes to come back, half an hour, like, all right, sure, whatever. You know, like, cool. Just get it done. I was gonna do mail-in voting, but I was like, all right, whatever. I don't want to on my mind. I don't want to accidentally forget. This is an important election. America wants to annex us after all. So I get there, and it was the weirdest thing. So in my riding, and it was just my riding. In my riding, which was new, what they did in Canada was like they split apart former ridings because they had gone so big into multiple smaller ridings, right? The idea here was it would better balance things out and it would better represent the people, right? So instead of having like 100,000 people represented by one person, you'll have like 50,000 and 50,000, right? Represented by 2 people, right? That idea, it's a sound idea. So then, why is my riding, which is a new riding, because it got split out, the riding that takes the longest? So I get there, and I'm in line, and I realize, wait, everybody in line is of the same riding. And if you're of any of the other ridings, you get there, you walk in, you get your ballot, you fill it, you drop it off, you leave. It takes 5 minutes. For everybody but my riding. I am not kidding you. I was like, how is this possible? How is this possible? It is just my riding. Everybody, the reason, no one lied to me, by the way. Everyone who said it was 5 minutes, it's 5 minutes. It's advanced voting. It's supposed to be easy. This isn't day of election. It's advanced voting. So it's supposed to just take 5 minutes. No, for some reason, godforsaken reason, my riding was the only one that you had to wait in. And once I arrived, the guy said, it'll take 35 minutes. I'm like, there's no fucking way it'll take 35 minutes. I didn't even wait 35 minutes years ago when I voted on day of. So I'm like, and I watched the line. I was like, yeah, it's not even a long line. Little did I know that line did not move. It really did take 35 minutes. Like, I could not believe it. And the part that pissed me off the most was like watching people arrive, and because their riding was empty, they would just show their voting card and then walk in. And I'm standing there in the line like a dumbass. So, why did I not stream yesterday? It took me 10 minutes to get to the voting place, and then 30 plus minutes before I can actually vote. Another 10 minutes to come back. And after half an hour of standing there and being pissed, I didn't feel like streaming anymore. So that's why I didn't stream yesterday. I came home, I tried taking a nap, but I just overslept and slept through it all. Like, I was so... And that's why I'm like asking you guys, like, wow, did you if you voted, how long did it take you to vote? Because this is completely abnormal. Remember, this is advanced voting. This is not day of. 7.3 million Canadians did advanced voting. Anyways, I just thought, like, what the hell was this? This is so dumb. Anyways, I'm just glad to be done with it. I'm gonna say this, like, if you read the title, you probably realized what I said, which is, democracy is overrated. It's overrated. This might be a bit extreme for some people, but I don't mind, like, living in, like, China or Russia or whatever, like, where it's not a democracy. Unless it's North Korea, then okay, then that's where I draw the line. But, like, really, like, if it's this much trouble, people won't want to take part. You know what I mean? I heard people on day one of voting had to wait hours. Advanced voting, remember, advanced voting. This is supposed to be easy because you're going ahead of time. That's stupid. With that much difficulty. You know what I hear in America? I hear in America they're cutting down voting centers because to have a voting center costs money. So you're cutting it down. But are you sure that's a good idea? America, which already has, like, questionable voter turnout, if you reduced the voting centers by half, for example, then everything takes twice as long. Then most people would just not vote because it's not worth their time. Anyways, whatever. I just thought that was a really interesting thing. And I don't think this is political because I'm just talking about the process. I'm not telling you who I voted for. I'm not swaying any votes or whatever. Like, but yeah. If there's going to be a functional democracy, it has to be easy to take part. Anyways, let me read what you guys said, and then I'll start. Sure. Oh my god, none of that was political. My walk to the voting place was 10 minutes, and the voting time was 5 minutes. So the turnout, this is what I mean. That's why I'm so pissed off. It was 10 minutes of driving, and then 35 minutes of waiting. You just have to walk, and then another 5 minutes. It's so crazy. He actually doesn't know who I voted for, TBH. I'm just messing with him. Dingy totally seems like a Trump guy. Just become the 51st state and we can just hug it out. Hold on. Can I just bring this up real quick? Now, this is political. If Canada became the 51st state, how would that even work? We would be the... If this is actually serious, let's just imagine it happened, all right? Canada becomes the 51st state. We have 40 million people. We would be one of your largest states. In terms of landmass, literally the largest state. In terms of resources, the biggest state by far. In terms of cultural differences, in terms of self-autonomy, like, it wouldn't work. What would actually happen is if America did annex Canada, they'd break apart Canada. There would be no chance of them letting us be one giant state. It would functionally not work. If you've ever looked at a map of Canada, you see how big our provinces are. And if you look at America, you see how small the states are, right? Some states were even split up. Correct me if I'm wrong then, right? They were split up. Canada wouldn't be the 51st state. If it just stayed as it is too powerful and too large. It would be broken down. So even in the chaos situation of a Canadian annexation, it would never work. Because the moment we get annexed and the top becomes splitting up Canada, you would immediately get rebellions. I don't know why no one's ever even, like, put 10 seconds of thought into this. It doesn't work. Yeah, Quebec would peace out and become its own country. Fun fact. French-Canadian separatism is at an all-time low because they'd rather be Canadian than American. So they're not talking about separating from Canada anymore because they know if they separate from Canada, they gotta deal with the madness of America by themselves. So they don't want to do it anymore. All right, I'm gonna start the damn stream. Talking about the process, not talking about. Are you all trying to bait me? What is this? If I'm gonna talk about my favorite color, am I also talking about my preferences in the galaxy? The meaning of everything? Like, it's a stretch. You bastards! Oh my god. You know it's funky when even Quebec is like, being Canadians is so bad. Yeah, I know. Start the stream, but shut up. I already did start a stream. This was me agreeing with you. Oh. You put in quotation marks. Look, I'm putting quotation marks up right now. You can't see it, but I'm doing air quotes. Here's my air quotations. Black Wolf is not a furry. See my air quotes? Now, how do you take that? Exactly. All right, I'll start the stream. You guys are all haters. What the heck is this? If Canada's getting y'all will have the most votes for our government positions. Yeah, you realize like you okay. I don't know why no one's been thinking about this, but I put like 10 seconds of thought. I already realized how none of this would ever work. If Canada
Zang's favorite color. Like Russia. Stop being political. Kappa.
I shouldn't reveal this. I love Russia. There's a lot of problematic, quote unquote, problematic countries in the world that I absolutely adore. I also really like Israel. Now, me liking a country does not mean I'm signing off on every terrible thing they're doing. That is not the same thing. Did you know I like Kanye's music? Ah, that's right. I don't like Kanye, but I can like his music. Right? Please understand, it's not the same thing. I'm not like signing myself off on everything they've ever done. Also, their history is much more complicated than that. Your favorite color is purple. You like men, so Nikke time now. All right, I already turned on Nikke. I'm loading in right now. Another reason, if Canada became the 51st state, why it would not work? Canadian parties, Canadian voting preferences are not represented by either Democrats or Republicans. Just seriously, hold on for a moment. Try and imagine a Canadian voting for Republicans. Only the most extreme Canadians would vote Republicans. Likewise, imagine Canadians voting for Democrats.
All I hear he likes what Russia is doing and likes King Kappa.
All I hear is he likes what Russia is doing and likes Kanye. Did you know? Now, since we're talking about Russia, did you know they actually abided by their Easter truce? The news is coming out that they pulled back from all conflict regions to defensible regions. So, literally, like a week before, they would have fought. They fought and sacrificed to break into these towns, and then they had a foothold. And as soon as the Easter peace was announced, they backed out of these towns so they can have more defensible footholds. So what they did was essentially fight all the way into a town and then back off, and then the Ukrainians took it back. They actually abided by the peace.
Goddess of Victory, Nikke. Will you join me, subordinate?
I finished my SLA weeklies. It's Tuesday, it's not Wednesday. Alright, let me get this done real quick. Why you stream while I'm at work, weird guy? You're the weird guy. How? I don't even know what you do for your work. I've told you. Yeah, you work IT. Which means you get inseminated by testosterone. No, crap. I'm sure I can think of something worse than that. Works the corners? No. You think? Hold on, chat. If I worked as a professional male hoe, you think I could watch streams while getting banged? Like I'm still doing my job, right? Like I'm keeping my hole open, you know what I mean? You think clients would get mad? Two scrubs who live in the past. Hey Kusa. Alright, anyways, we're just gonna get some stuff. I'm gonna set up for Champion Arena after this, and then what would you redeem? Should I level Tove skills first, or my who DBS Treasure and Soda Bunny? Just get Tove to 444, because to get Tove's ability to work really well, you gotta get her skill 1 to like 9. Her skill 1 is what allows you to shoot faster. So you could, but like it's a lot of work. And even if you do it, it's just your regular attacks that increase in speed.
I'm on my way. Need a sharper sword.
444 what? Skills.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Time has come. Let's give it our all.
I have school, so I might not have the energy tomorrow. I like 1% who put off tomorrow what you can do today. Oh yeah, that's right. We're getting Union Raid soon. God damn it, I gotta start talking about that too.
I'm on my way. Need a sharper sword.
Under the light of the
My
kingdom.
blade shall render all asunder. You're a rather tenacious foe. I'm on my way.
979. Wow, you're so committed to shotgun
Under the light
teams.
of the kingdom. All shall kneel.
Need a sharper sword.
I think I'll try and make Treasure Drake tonight,
I'm on my way.
so I can make that shotgun team.
Everyone follow me and attack.
But I gotta make sure I have enough for Ein. This is so much trouble, man. I have to make enough to make sure I have enough for Ein.
Dang it. My hands are too slippery. You're a rather tenacious foe.
Under the light of the
Time
kingdom.
has come.
All shall kneel.
Let's give it our all.
Yes, it's this week. We don't have a lot of time, which is why it really sucks that Champion Arena is starting near the same time, because I gotta make a commitment there as well.
All shall kneel.
Wait, Kusa, why are you already doing it?
The light of the kingdom.
I thought you were waiting for the update. I'm not opening up any of my core boxes until the update happens.
Under the light of the kingdom. All
Blade
shall
shall
kneel.
render all asunder.
Oh,
You're a rather tenacious
wait, what? How are you at 480 without opening any? I'm at 470.
tenacious foe.
What level are you?
Under the light of the
I'll take
kingdom.
lead.
All
Everyone
shall kneel.
follow me and attack. I'm on my way. You're a rather tenacious foe.
Huh? How'd you get a 481 passively? What the fuck? Weren't we around the same level?
Time has
All
come.
shall kneel.
Let's give it our all. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
Under the light of the kingdom. All shall kneel.
I'm glad that's all resolved. But now I need to go wash up again. I'm glad that's all resolved.
As long as we're together, I will never fall.
I've been seeing MC at least 1 month or longer than you. Kusa, you know I did not get there on purpose, right? Did you forget I'm 1 battle away? It's not that I can't beat the battle. It's because I'm not getting an outpost level if I beat the level. So I don't beat the level because it doesn't matter. You don't get why 9 is important? Oh, I'll show you. You were stuck on those fireworks stages. I wasn't. Okay, dude. You are so off base here. I can beat it. It doesn't matter. It's just I know there's no point in beating it because it's not worth the time in trying to beat it. Because I can't beat the boss prior to 480. So I'm like, why am I going to stress out about this and waste time? I'll just save the time and beat it at 480 because there's no 481 because there's no point. You were about one chapter ahead? Huh? What are you talking about? Your memory is completely effed up. Remember, I passed you. I actually passed where you were. And the only time you passed me was on the same chapter that I passed you on. What the heck? You were literally asking me, like, how did I beat this stage? That you got stuck on. Yeah, dude.
Goddess of Victory Nikke.
Remember we had a discussion on Asuka? That was the discussion. It was that stage. No, you were stuck. 32, 32. 32, 31. No, you were stuck. We could... You were stuck. I passed you, and I started making fun of you. You didn't immediately get to 32, 32, dude. What is this selective memory? Yeah, you got ahead of me by one map. But you were stuck earlier on in here. You weren't ahead of me by a month or something. That never happened. Here, I'll show you. What the hell? The last time I pushed seriously was so long ago. Yeah, like 2 months ago. I'm not gaslighting you. You are literally misremembering this. See? How were you ahead of me by a month? January 27th, 32:23. How are you ahead of me by a month? What are you talking about? You weren't here in December. You were definitely not here in December. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I can find it. See? Here. I'm not even gaslighting. I'm the one being gaslit. Being told I didn't do something that I clearly did. It's on VOD. You would have had to be there since December. Here, I'll show you. I even go through all this. You see the date. This is January 27th. I've been here since January 27th. You got there at 4:57? I got there at 4:41. I wonder if I go through the clears on the map so I can show you. Wait. I can just show you the other way. I can just show you the other way. Hold on, this is easy. It was like an impossibly low clear, so I've been sitting there collecting quarters. No, you didn't. Dude, you are misremembering things so crazily. Here, I didn't clear the map before it. I can just show you. It's not winning. He's literally gaslighting. Here, because I didn't clear 32-32, I could just show you. Yeah. So I just showed you in the video. I got here at 4:41, and you're like, oh, I got there at an impossibly low level. You were one level higher than me when I got there. The only difference is I didn't bother clearing it because I knew I couldn't get another outpost level. So I just stopped. I just showed you in the video as 4:41 when I got there. Even lower than you. My guy, I got there at 4:41. The funny thing is, I know in one of these streams you were here and we talked about this. It's just you completely forgot about it at this point. Hold on, I remember this. Yeah, see? So when I did Crystal Chamber on January 27th, you had done it. But Mister, I was there a month ahead of you. No, you weren't. The best way to show it is if I can find that map where you're stuck on. Because I beat it ahead of you. I do have to pull for Siora soon, you're right. Oh, this is so annoying. I just have to find the list. I went over the list. Oh, this isn't even my account anymore. You weren't there a month ahead of me, though. That's not true. You got stuck at a map, and I even passed you at one point. Except I'm not wrong. Oh, this is too much trouble to find. Somebody else go scroll through it from 2 months ago. You weren't here a month ahead of me. That much is for certain. I don't even know where you came up with that. That's not true whatsoever. The only thing that you're right about is, yes, you were in front of you're in front of the boss earlier than me. That's true because I didn't bother beating it. So yeah, that's true. But it doesn't make a difference. One... You're not getting multiple levels over one more map clear. I never even attempted this. I think I tried it one time and that was it. Anyways, whatever. This is so... That didn't happen. What you're talking about was... You made that up. I have no idea where you came up with the idea that you were here a month ahead of me. You got stuck. You got stuck here. You got stuck... You got stuck around here? You got stuck around here and I beat it before you. And you were like, how did you beat it? And I was like... I used Asuka, and then we talked about which one of us had a better Asuka. So it's literally impossible for you to like been at this map a month longer than me, because you got stuck here for a bit. And yeah, like the only thing you got right was you got to the boss earlier than me, because I'm still not at the boss because I left these things because I can't get into their levels. Who cares? Are you talking about the stage between two buildings, the corner? The corner? What?
Welcome to an arena. We have a...
Oh my god, it's already almost back. Ugh. Bottom left side? No. That little interception with the multiple shielders. The part I was showing that we got stuck on was the multiple shielder part. Okay, this is almost back. Let's make... I gotta make Ein first, though, because that's the most important Nikke to make. Because without Ein, I can't even do anything. It's in the VODs, Arrow, because... I had to try for a while, but I'm wasting too much time here. But I can tell you for certain... Kuso wasn't there a month ahead of me. What the hell? Because I passed him at that point. I remember this because it was like... It was funny to me. Source truck. I just showed you the VOD! Oh my god. I just showed you the VOD. Want to do my hard mode for me? No. If I'm going to do hard mode, I'd rather do it on Ryan's account. That was Sky. Yes, it was. Okay, anyways. How many Nikkes can I build? I was third in SP Arena. 3,000 gems. I can't wait to get the levels so I can start hitting a guy in second just for fun of it. See? Tetsuro remembers! I remember you passing Kusa, but I don't remember how long he was on a chapter before you passed him. There you go. Good thing you didn't get in. Wow. Ein is that good. Ein, without Ein, it isn't even possible to beat it. I got nothing else to do in my Nikke. Must be nice. I have nothing to do either. That's why we're waiting. I just showed you guys. I've been stuck since January 27th on where I am in hard mode. January 27th was almost 3 months ago. I literally couldn't do anything. I've just been waiting. I can do them? Do what? It's gonna be a 7-month wait? No, it's gonna be... Once the new chapters come out, I'll open the core dust boxes and I'll level up to 481 and then I'll beat it. If you can beat it, I don't think you can. The lowest clear... Again, I don't even have an Ein yet. The lowest clear involved a godlike Ein, I'll show you. Here. All-time lowest? Oh my god. There's a 458. But look. Look at this 458. Over a million power at 458. Yeah, okay there, bud. Okay there. You have to at least hit a million power of electric team. This guy is a heavy whale. This isn't doable for the average player. Okay, but look, more likely. Second lowest clear 495. Mui 472. Keep in mind I'm 467 right now. If you do it, then you're gonna be better than everyone else. I'll just say that. Because I'm not at a million power. I don't have a core 4 Ein. I have a LB0 Ein. I don't have a core, a maxed out Cindy or Anise. Yeah, 473, 479, 487, 463. But this is a high 463, a million power. Core 4 Ein. Shin did have 472. I don't even know how Shin did it. He did it on his phone, which is insane. 474, 480, 491, 503, 491, 485, 507. If you think it's possible to do a LV0 Ein, okay. I was lowest clear at one point. Yeah, but even if that's the case, this would be even lower than that. I don't have a million power. I don't have a million power on my electric team. Here, I'll build Ein right now and see where we are. Oh, I have an LB1 Ein. My bad, not LB0, LB1. Whatever. Like, all these guys, they have way better Eins. Yeah, Shin Cindy is super cracked. I know, this is what I'm saying. Like, this isn't the same thing. I don't know why we're pretending this is gonna be the same thing. This is not the same thing. It should be easier in theory, generally because power creep despite being at lower speed. How am I power creeping them? I'm gonna run the same team. Oh, I'm manually selecting because I don't want to get it to like. There's no way I can afford 555 on everything. I'm at 555, like max everything out. Newer characters tend to make things easier and availability on dolls, etc. I know what you're saying, but you saw it. You saw the levels. But you saw the levels. I don't understand. Everyone who did it is with the quote-unquote power creep in mind. Yeah, this is the boss that gates you. That's why I'm like... What power creep? What are we supposed to take advantage of to, like, suddenly beat it? Oh, I have less pieces than I thought. Okay. Alright, here we go. Praise. Oh my god! Okay, that's a hell of a start. I'm happy with that. Alright, let's try again. Oh, what the heck? These are actually valid to keep. This is not as good as the last one because it's not charge speed ammo, but It is the good Ellie. Okay, well that's our first lame one. Just charge speed. Okay. Okay, so we got this I'm gonna keep this one as is. This one we might reroll in the future. But this is okay to keep. It adds a lot of power for now. Alright, gonna reroll this one. Oh god. Okay. Okay there. Okay, well, we're almost at 4 lines then. It's first line. I know, that's the only problem with it. It's first line. Okay, we already have quad Ellie. We already have quad Ellie. I'm gonna keep rerolling though. Oh my god! What is tonight? Alright. Are we done? I think this is acceptable. You're getting shafted on a mermaid? Maybe. We're quad Ellie, guys. We're quad Ellie. I think this is good enough. It would be nice to get more attack. I'll reset the attribute. I'll get a higher roll on these. No. Slightly better. Slightly better. Oh no. No. We're getting trolled now. I just want a mid Ellie roll. Give me a mid Ellie roll. Is this worth keeping? I lose 5% attack for 3% more Ellie. I don't know if that... okay, Ellie is more efficient in attack. I know that, but it's 5% versus 3%. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth it. I'll try one more time. Oh, come on. Alright, one more. Okay, one more. I give up. That's so bad. Alright, sure, I'll take it. So we got the one ammo line that we needed. And we have quad Ellie. I'll just take it as is. I'll just take it as is, sure. I would definitely take it more ED over attack. It was 5% attack for 3% ED. I don't think it's that big of a difference in actuality. I know elemental damage is more efficient because it's the final variable. But the 2% gap makes it very similar. In which case, I'll just take the better percentage. Okay, what do we want our skills? Seven, 10, 10, 10. I think it's worth it to go 10, 10, 10 because she's a beast at PvP. Also, that's the reason why I wanted to attack, because I still run her in PvP. I would run her in PvP. Maybe I get her to 10, 10, 10, and once I beat the boss, I can reset her. Yeah, 10, 10, 10, beat the boss, reset. I think that's the smartest idea. Why reset? You're gonna have a lot of resets, so it doesn't really matter, but you're right. Ideally, I keep it, but the idea is Siren will be much more useful. Relatively? Okay, sure. Yeah, I know. You're gonna want her to 10 to 10 eventually. It'll be interesting to see how good Siren is. So, I guess right now it's all theory on Siren, which we'll watch a video on Siren after this, so I can get a good idea of what she's like.
What they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
You guys think I should get her to 5-4-4? That's what I've been doing. 5-4-4. Helmet max. And you might be like, why 4? Because you don't sacrifice that many stats. But the final level between 4 and 5 is a huge increase in terms of cost. I know Kusanagi does something even cheaper. Electric lacks burst gen aside from Mari and Rouge at the moment comps. You generally don't want to use Maiden for burst gen either. Huh? I'm just worried about the boss. Only 333 unless it's a Pilgrim collab unit. Oh, you do boots too. That's right. I think I would rather do 5-4-4. I wanted to build Drake today, but I don't think I can. You guys think I can afford to make Drake tonight? Drake for PvP. I apologize, some things don't seem related to what you're trying to do. No, but like, I thought it was agreed on what team we're running. Guys, is this okay? Is it not a Niece Cinderella? I'm confuzzled. Are we not doing a Niece Cinderella? So the team we're gonna run is this. That's why I'm like, why are we talking about Maiden? Because we're not gonna run Maiden. It would be Ayn, Rouge, Cindy, Crown, Anise. Virtually everybody runs this team unless they need the power, in which case they switch over to... Oh, wait, that's an old team. Oh, it's mixed together. Okay, let's see. Last 1 month. Leader, Rouge, 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 Leader, Rouge, Leader, Rouge. Oh, someone did use Maiden at 481. Interesting. Huh. Winning without Ayn. This is like the only guy I've seen win without Ayn. See? Ayn, 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 Ayn. Ayn, no Ayn. Ayn, 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 and Maiden. No Anise. But that's 500. That's different. Okay. Oh, it's just info I didn't ask for. Okay. I was like, why am I using Maiden? 9. Oh. Oh, the guy who's trying to escape the allegations that his name is in fact not Third Reich is going to write 9. Cool. By the way, Mr. 9, I want you to know, I accepted your friend request. And then it said you had too much, you had no more room for more friends. Imagine sending a friend request and then not having room. Wow. Yeah, I tried accepting you and it said you didn't have room. Sorry, friend.
Welcome to the Raisin
What's
Reserve
friend in
Workshop.
German?
Thank you.
And to what I've been trying to say is that team will differ depending on your account anyway, so not everyone's teams will be the same, you know that. But almost everybody's team's the same though. The major difference is either they're gonna run...
Hope you put it to good use.
The major difference is either Rouge or Leader, but most people ran Rouge. And the difference is Anise or Maiden, but most people ran Anise. So technically a change, but like, it's so minute. It's not like...
Another successful transaction.
It's not like someone's gonna be like
Can I help you with anything
not run electric team or something, you know?
Are you looking for something?
The fundamental core will be the same. When I used to run that, people ran Rouge over Leader. Frund? Is it really Friend? Okay. I didn't know. For PvP purposes, guys, you guys think I can be cheap? You guys think I can be cheap? OL helmet, OL armor. You think I can do that? I gotta... I have to compete and build Ein. I have to somehow manage both.
Bonjour! Welcome to Larina, the finest entertainment.
Cheap ho? I don't have a choice. I need the 4th team. Oh, it's not my fault. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the situation. I'm stuck in this situation. I don't have a choice. He's stuck in a PvP union. Yeah, my union, dick. I want to make Drake so I can make a shotgun team, but I... Okay, whatever. Whatever happens, I have to build Ein first. That's more important than anything else. I will also be running a Blanc Ein team as well, so there's that. Tear off the packs. I'm Canadian! I'm Canadian! This has nothing to do with me! Okay, anyways, I will... Okay, fine. I'll be cheap. I'll do 4-4-4? I'll do 4-3-3. I'll do 4-3-3. I'm gonna be as cheap as I can. Man, the cost is so high. I'll do 4-3-3. I don't consider you Canadian, sorry. What? What? Why? You're one of us. Us? What the heck is us? Oh, this one I'm gonna get a 4 first. What am I doing? Soon? Oh my god.
Drake? Nobody builds Drake anymore. Build
Oh
Kendrick
god.
instead. Nin smug.
I actually like Drake. Though, do you guys know this? I actually tried listening to Drake at work, and I found out his current most popular song has nothing to do with him. I was like, what? How's that possible? People used to ask Drake to save their albums all the time. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough pieces. Man, this is so expensive. The penguin kicker? Why would I kick a penguin? You got no choice but to be cheap? Yeah, I don't really have a choice. This doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good to be cheap at all. Okay, we'll do 433. 433. 176. Is a similar condition in Ligma? You would know all about that. Since you have Ligma.
Proceeding to target.
Let me check what power my team is.
Everyone, prepare for battle.
If you wish it so, Prince, I shall gladly oblige.
I'll be the best hand. Wasn't today supposed to be a festival?
I don't.
Are you putting us to work even during our vacation?
I honestly don't know how these people have a million power. What the shit? Why do they have a million power? I need the power. Ada, if you can do this, you'd be a god. Oh, not this one. I'd be the lowest power by 100k. I'd be the lowest power by 100k. Or 80k, something like that. Whatever. I'd be far below the lowest right now. I like need every bit of power I can get. I have no good lines. Well, you are cursed. 949. 70k down. So I think I have to wait till 481. Otherwise, I just don't have enough power. I can switch a blue doll to a purple doll. Rouge is 744, right? 744 and then 1077. How am I supposed to balance all this? I can purple doll her, which I think I'll just do. I'm gonna level the doll. I'll try to get a purple one on an Ein. And that'll bump our power up a bit more.
Let's take a picture together later. I'm gonna go put it up in my dorm.
Okay, let's go. Oh, let's go! I'm hoping my luck holds. No way. Luck cometh, luck taketh. No way. It really is bouncing out. We got it on first one for 5, and now we've gone 10 without it. Did you poach any water specialists for upcoming UR? No. We didn't we only recruited one person in the meantime. Oh, let's go! Okay, it's worth it. It was fine. I think we spent like 120, 140. It's not bad. We didn't spend that much. Yeah, I think we spent like 120, 140. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, 197 now. That makes her in my top 10 Nikke's. I think it's possible. I just have to get to 481. I think it's possible. Unless I... Yeah, I'm 958 now. $958, so I'm literally down by 70k. 69. I'm down by 69 on lowest clear. I'm pretty sure I have to wait till 480. Yes. Read her skills. Yes, yes. I know she gets extra damage on full charge. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Should I level up the Rouge doll? I know I shouldn't. It's tempting because I know she's that good. But I also want to level up. Do we just turn her purple right away? Are you doing account reviews for Union before, or are you to not because of CA? Oh, I gotta build for CA now. Do we know new weekly rewards? Oh yeah, we also gotta learn about that. Okay, I'll wait on this a bit longer. Ideally, I do level this up, so I don't know. You can't break slip of her in team. It was like that in my case. Okay. Everyone I seen have done it with her, so I'm gonna make that presumption. I'm out of water, dude. Alright, I tried. Okay. Was the only play for me, unfortunately. 5-second full burst was ass, man. Yeah. I might have to switch to Anise. Okay, whatever. Guys, did I attempt to build Drake? Treasure Drake? I have enough treasure material. Do I attempt to do it for PvP? I think full OL Drake, and then half OL. Half OL. You're 505. I can't wait till 505. I think the Nikke's I work on for PvP, Rouge, not Rouge, sorry, Rosanna. I work on Rosanna. I do Rosanna. Rosanna full OL. Drake full OL. I actually don't even think I can afford that. I don't even think I actually can't afford that. What am I talking about? I can half OL Anne, half OL Trina. I think I skipped Drake. I don't have enough.
Bonjour! Welcome to La
Dude, I like Drake, but I gotta compete.
The Ark has to offer.
I gotta compete, dude. Oh my god. You guys are the worst. I already prioritized eyeing like I'm supposed to.
Our adventure starts now.
Now I'm a fake Asuka fan. Wow, the slander just keeps going.
Class is over. What do you say we go back and enjoy the festival again?
Oh yeah, 3 Drakes? Dude. Let's just ignore him, alright? Just pretend he's not there. Just ignore him. That's the only way to get rid of him. Fate tonight. Who said there's fate tonight? We're watching hockey tonight. The game's actually started, but I want to build the PvP character before we go. I have to do Rosanna at least, I think. I need a burst 1. Maybe I'll do one OL piece on Trina and just to buy a bit of power and time. I'm gonna do some copium shit. I was looking for help when I couldn't be. Couldn't be there? Yeah, no worries, dude. Loyalty's a two-way streak. You've shown it to me. I'm not an ingrate. Though that said, though, the reason why I simply said okay when you were telling me about it is because I have a good idea what happened, and I know you wouldn't want to talk about it, so I just let it go.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall meet.
I was gonna do anything to be a cheapo on PvP, the mode he praises. I have to worry about building Siren afterwards, you bastards! I could probably build Siren before... UR starts, though.
Dang it, my hands are too slippery.
I could probably do it. Because UR, SR, all that... Champion Arena, that's 3 things to worry about now.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall meet. Thou art lead through. It seems this battle shall drag on.
Oh, I'm gonna get all the skins. They all look really good.
I shall go again.
Yeah, there's talk about increasing rewards as well. I've heard that. I've heard the talk. I'm just not sure. I'll believe it when I see it. Wasn't the point of Shift Up making these changes to force whales to spend more?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall meet.
You guys remember how PvP used to be low investment? Just get the Nikke and you can run the Nikke in PvP. Remember that? That was how it worked. But then they did they did this nonsense with the power change, and now it's a pain in the ass to do PvP. Yeah, like I don't know why people would have high expectations or anything, you know? They got what they wanted, so before you guys remember how often I used to run Moran back in the day? But ever since they made it so you have to build Moran to use her, I just didn't bother. It's in the patch notes. I'm aware it's in the patch notes. But Shadow, they didn't specify anything.
As long as we're together, I will.
Oh, we got
never
4
fall.
rocks tonight. Let's go. How do you get Sug when you play Nikke? He will never play Nikke. You think this guy will ever play a game that can have any level of skill? There's no way. Yeah, you guys realize like 1 extra mat is literally more mats. It doesn't make a difference, but it is by definition more. They really made me so excited for Champion for it to be like that 2 years. Exactly. Exactly. Reacticate got it. When Champion Arena came out, I was like, what? How did we wait this long? Still no Manwa lover? Where's my favorite Reich? Fine, I'll send him a friend invite. Oh. Oh, here. Where's this guy? Kusanagi. Oh, look, Kusanagi. Mister, I was ahead of you for 1 month. What level am I as a commander? 577. What level are you as a commander? 578. Excuse me, buddy. Remember who started way earlier? Mister, I was ahead by 1 month. Lots of things don't add up here, just saying. I lost my tribe tower rank to Nage. He skyrocketed his synchro level to 426. Yeah, I know. I quit for like 6 months. Yeah, that's still progress. Mister, I passed you for that long. Yeah, okay. What fantasy world did you pass me in? Certainly not reality. You're just 1 level ahead of me, and you're like, oh, I was there a month ahead of you. That's why I had all these levels differences. Like, what?
Dispatching now.
I'm buying consoles right now to be MC. I've always been buying consoles.
Commencing operation.
Oh, okay, that's not true. I've been buying consoles since summer. Last summer. I've been buying consoles since last summer. Alright, we're re-rolling it. Plez. Okay, it was worth in terms of mats. Not worth in terms of gems. I lost all the credits too. God damn it.
Commencing operation.
User fighting words is PvP time. Wow, thanks. All right, I'm gonna build the Rosanna now. I'm gonna build Rosanna. Build Rosanna. Give Trina 1 piece. Give Anne 1 piece. I'm so poor. I can't make Drake. I'm not even gonna try. I'm too poor. I'm too poor to make Drake right now. Rosanna needs like 4 attack lines. I know, but I'm running Rosanna with Ray. I'm running Rosanna with Ray. I don't need her to kill. I just need her to weaken. But you're right. I know what a perfect Rosanna looks like. Don't worry. I need Rosanna, otherwise I'm not gonna have a burst 1. Rosanna and team would be very nice. Rosanna and Ray team would be very nice. Or Rosanna and Shoddy team would be nice as well. I built Ein for the purposes of having a Blanc team, Blanc Ein team. I might have to just run Nikke's with very little gear. Okay, whatever. It is what it is. Let's just do it. I'm glad we worked on Ein though. That makes it plausible to run a Blanc team with her. But yeah, I need Rosanna or I'm not gonna have 5 teams. So let's just do it. In terms of PvP burst 1s, Red Hood 1,
Great.
Jacko, Noise,
But just in case,
Romani,
again, I wasn't listening.
Rapunzel. I don't have Moran built, but I think Moran's overrated. Like the other Nikke's fit-in teams way better. A lot of the Moran teams nowadays, you gotta run Helm with her. Obama, aren't you a good PvP player? What is this? Hey, Comet, are we ready for tomorrow? What? What's tomorrow? Oh, the anniversary? Oh, okay. I was like, do you mean, I thought you meant for a moment, Union Raid, because that doesn't start tomorrow. I run Helm of Cinder because her burst is really strong swipe compared to Ein. 2RL Cinderella. 2RL Cinderella is overrated. It's not very good. I don't even know if I can show you anymore. My 2RL Cinderella team lost every fight. Oh no, it won one fight.
To an arena! We have a star in our midst.
Yeah, I don't think I can show you anymore. But I ran... Oh, I can show you the team still. Oh, I can't show you the team at all. I ran 2RL with Senti, Anise. No, Senti, Romani, Noise, Helm, Cinderella. So 2RL, but it's a fake 2RL because Cinderella's hits take time to happen, and she got unlucky. She went up against Blanc, and she went up against Blanc, and she went up against Noah, and every time she couldn't get the kill. You slap Noah and Cinderella with Noise, and she win the majority of the fights. Yeah, if you burn all your characters, but you gotta make 5 teams. If you go that far, sure, that team will win, but... How do you make 5 teams like that? I see people try, and it's just like, what are you doing? Like, you can use all your best Nikkes together, but like, it would just... You gotta win 3 of 5. I can make 5 even after that? Okay. Most people can't at this point, though. You're the president? Okay. I'm gonna make Rosanna now. Let's do it. I'm gonna skip Drake for now. I want to, but I can't afford it. See how few pieces we have, guys? How the hell am I supposed to build everybody? I think I'll build Rosanna in like 1 piece. Yeah, look how poor we are. Once we built Ein, I'm just broke. Stay Brick, shut the fuck up. No building Rosanna? Yeah, you're funny. I'm not accepting this. Keep your dirty points. I need this burst 1 or I'm doomed. I tried power stacking. Horrendous idea. I won 1 fight. Alright. Yeah, we're just gonna have to open shit up now. Yeah, that's all my shit. That's literally all my shit. That's all my shit. I'm probably just gonna be satisfied with OL in here for now. I'm too poor. I'm too poor. Oh my god. This is the worst. Buy gear in PvP shop? Oh my god. I don't even have that many PvP tickets. Hey, did I say I was gonna give 1 OL piece to Anne? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I actually say that out loud? I don't mean any of that. That's not happening. $521 to beat Mirrorcaner? Shut up. That's not happening. Alright, Praise, guys. Praise. Attack. Ammo. Most fights are done before she runs out of ammo, though. Attack. Oh god, it's garbage. You probably pulling a whale on? Oh, sure, yeah, you're right. I should be buying packs. Saving up for... Oh my god. This is so cursed. You're right, I should be saving. Attack! Okay, 1 attack line. This is depressing as hell. Attack, okay. Well, that's a... whatever, I'll just take it. This is so copium. That's better at least. Ammo. Attack, okay! Attack third line. Okay. We have 3 attack lines. I don't know how hard we go. This isn't gonna kill shit. For PvP, she's 477. Then 71010. Alright, 477. Bro, what are those rows? I'm jelly. Are you serious? These are trash, but I guess for PvP, this is all you need. This stacks power. Whatever. It's 3 attacks. I'll just take it. This is like the bare minimum shit. I gotta doll her up too. I'm broke. I'm so broke. Oh god, I don't want to look at this. This is so depressing. 300 rocks to fix Alice? Dude, what the hell? How long have you been playing again?
On guard. Never mind. It's just a simulation.
After this, I'm gonna stack everything up on my
It's going to be a bore, isn't it?
I'm gonna dump the rest of it into Ray, because that's the team.
I shall go again.
Oh, it's not your account, okay.
Under the light of the kingdom.
I got Blackline attack on Cindy and more elemental time to kill MC. Okay, sure.
I'm glad that's all resolved. But now I need to go wash up again.
You started doing CSM? Okay. I started doing Near Automata, so that was a 6 months difference then. Where's the right guy? Where's Eldritch? I keep thinking Eldritch sent me a friend request. Cause it keeps going orange. Then I find out it's he still has it. Wait, don't we have like a command for UID? What a hater. Wait a second. There has to be a better way of getting my UID. You're a goober. That's right, I call you a goober. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, if only he was in a union. Yeah. Yeah. Blackwell's right. You wouldn't have had to do any of that if you just joined our union. Thanks, Blackwolf. That's a great idea. Why didn't I think about that? Oh, you'll be friends with Honey, but won't be friends with me. Oh, I see how it is. I see how it is. I thought you cared. I thought we were friends. I could have found you through that. Oh, I also thought you were smarter than that. Oh, how wrong I am. It's tough being the president. Yeah, no. Can we get a 7? Barely. That's all I got. Okay, 477. I'll give her to dolls too. This will delay Drake, but I want to do good in Champion Arena. I have my pride on the line. It's not like the first time where when we lost, it was just like, well, I didn't know how it worked. Can't say that anymore. Please be lucky. Oh, let's go. Please be lucky. Oh, let's go! Okay, okay, okay. Maybe this won't be painful. Maybe this won't be painful. Come on. No! Okay, 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 fine. 100. If we can keep it under 100, I'll be alright with it. Come on. Are you kidding? Never mind, it's not under 100.
Go on.
Oh.
Cry.
I'm not crying!
Cry, you little bitch.
You're a bitch! What is with you guys today? I feel like everyone's trying to trigger me. First that Eldritch guy who pretended to want to be my friend sends me a friend request. I remove someone, and then it says, "Oh, no friend slots." What is this? Oh my god! Then that Ada guy who's like, "Oh, I'm gonna help you with MC," and then he gives me advice like about Maiden. I'm like, "What the fuck? I'm not running Maiden." And what else? What else was there? Oh yeah, an arrow. For existing. Oh god. Fuck you. Alright, whatever. Oh, I don't even have an MG. Dude, what? What did you do? You smell. That's what you did. Ah. Alright, well. Okay.
It's only a game.
Why you have to be mad? I love versus Golub, you know. All right, I've saved so many core dust cases, 2.3k, and 60 supply chests.
Look at him suffer.
Oh my god! You know what? This isn't worth it. I quit Nikke. I'm never gonna see any of you guys again. You're all bullies. Typical Americans. That's what you do. You bully the entire world. Oh, that's right. Getting called out on it. I'd rather be friends with China. Alright. See you on Twitter. Okay, anyway. God, fuck.
You have no skills and you're a loser.
How many of these do you have queued up?
Go on. Cry. Cry, you little bitch.
You've already used that. Oh, okay, whatever. We're gonna finish the Rosanna. Get an MG.
It's funny because it's true.
Oh my god. SR. What? Where is it?
But let's not call him a loser. Why not? He's sensitive. I don't want him to cry.
Oh, there's this. Oh my god. Shadow, thanks so much. Welcome back. Why would you do? You're horrible. All right. Okay, Rosanna. I have a Rosanna now. It's so expensive building Nikke's. I need all my credits.
Look, Pim. I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
Okay. All right. Rosanna online. I'm falling in a trap. You're a trap. I've had to explain. Are you serious? We have a Tangia party? This is the wrong time for it. I'm pissed. Why are you making me party? I'm angry. Oh yeah. Party that anger out. Oh, fuck you. This is the worst timing. Why? Fudge you. I'm gonna nicely pat your bum before I gently insert it. Oh god. Alright, we're gonna make the Ann helmet, and then I think we're done. Oh, did I say? Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say I was gonna make the Ann helmet? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thought I had resources. I'm sorry. I thought I could afford things. I'm sorry. I thought this was America. Nope. I'm poor. I'm too poor. I can't. This is all. So today, all we did was build, and I even cut corners. I got 433, not 555. I cut corners on my Ein and built Rosanna, and that was it. I'm broke now. That's it. I copiumed from 2 pieces on each Nikke to 1 piece to just 1 piece on 1 Nikke, and I still can't afford it. I'm just poor. I'm just poor. I don't have hands, no arms, no body, no legs, no nothing. I'm just poor. I got nothing. I'm just a flowing sentiment of poorness. Become American, I can fund you. Wait, what? J-Del, it was you. You unfriended me. Wait, no. It was you. I'm just gonna say it's you. Okay, I lied earlier. Remember how I said I removed someone for Eldritch? I just want Eldritch to feel extra bad. In fact, I shouldn't even reveal this yet. Eldritch, I removed my best friend in Nikke for you because I value more than my best friend in the whole wide Nikke world. I removed him because I knew deep down inside he would understand that I'm removing him for someone else. And then you couldn't accept me. Remove his best friend's Secret? I actually did remove Secret. Secret and I used to be friends in Nikke, but that's because he showed up on stream one day and we talked for a bit and I was like, oh, he's pretty cool. And it turned out he wasn't cool. Mono? You think Mono would do it? No. You guys are how dare you? If Mono removed me, you know what that would mean if Mono removed me, right? That means he's not my dad anymore. That means I'm getting disowned. I actually don't know who unfriended me. I have no idea. Oh shoot, I can make one more room. Can we... My friends, we have all gathered here today for the death of Perry. At one point, I was told he was the greatest Nikke player of all time. With his big fat wallet and his fatter brain, he looked like he could beat everybody. And now he's gone. Pour one out for Perry. He's now in the great Gacha heavens. Gacha hell. He's in the great Gacha beach. As a fat whale. He's a beached whale. I don't remember where I was going with this. Beach whale smell. Alright, let's remove him. Okay, I can have 2 friends. I will first accept Eldritch out of love. Then I will accept J-Del. Because you'll always be second. Alright, there you go. That's not the real Perry. I can disclose some info, but yeah. No, I know Perry plays multiple accounts and he pods for everybody. So I know this Perry is gonna keep playing Nikke because he's getting paid to play Nikke. It's that simple. But as for that account, nah. Come to Corliss instead. Me love you #1. J-Del, don't listen to him. He's evil. The parry you can kill can go for sure. Yeah. I've heard conspiracy. Oh fuck! I wasn't supposed to redeem that, was I? Are they resetting all this? They said they're gonna update the weeklies, right? Anyways.
I don't mind being alone.
No, I'm aware. Don't worry.
It's not for too long.
I was once upon a time told everybody in the top 10 list was parry, and I was like, "There's no way." These coreless poaching attempts. Yeah, well, look. Unlike these coreless bastards, we target people when we recruit them. But the only person we've ever targeted has refused to join us. Wait, the only 2 people we've ever targeted. It's half true. Perry is real good at carries. I know. Perry poached me. Wow. These arc dicklings with their tiny dicks. Don't join them. Don't be like Zen. And my hero, where is he? Did you guys know Mono fell off? Mono fell off. I want everyone to know this. When I first started Nikke and Mono came to my stream and he added me as a friend, I was like, oh my god, this is the greatest player in Nikke NA that I've ever seen. And he's gonna be here to help me out. This is the greatest. And then as I got older and more experienced in Nikke, I realized Mono was the greatest ever. He was no hero. Like every little boy, I thought, Dad is the greatest hero of all time. That's when I realized, as I got older, that he wasn't. He was just another mild drunk who occasionally beat Mom and took me out for chicken nuggies. But that didn't make him a hero. He was no better than anyone else. He was just older and balder. That's when I realized he was never a hero to begin with. And now, in 2025, he's fallen off. Yeah, he's just his drunk father, obsessed with Idolmaster. All right, whatever. Anyways, I think we got our 2 teams because I can't build anything more. I'm broke. I already have a good idea of the 2 teams gonna run. Oh, by the way,
Virtual environment configurations.
this is funny. I can start practicing. For this. But I don't have time tonight, so we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, the last thing we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna check out the new. Oh fuck, what is this?
Let's see
Oh.
just how good these junk heaps are.
Sorry, we're not practicing there. We're practicing here. That's right. My bad.
Wasn't today supposed to be a festival? It's not a rapture festival, right?
Yeah, you can teach me. Be my dad. If you like Cordas, you would like Light more, right? I lost the genetics. It is what it is. Yeah, you were born a man and not born Ada Wong. Boom. Worst genetic loss of all time. Broby gargling mono. Okay. I can teach you all things one-on-one lessons. Alright, cool. Alright, anyways, let's give this a try. Oh, that's wrong. Whatever. Alright, let's practice real quick. Quick practice, try it out.
Let's see what they can.
Okay, we're really late for the game. We gotta start watching it. We're probably just watching a period or 2. Wait, no, this isn't the right place to practice. Whatever. Is it one shot that you can spam?
Just wait until I become an adult. Reloading.
I'm gonna reread the skills after this. I thought we were gonna do. It's the main tower where we're gonna do it.
Does it like this?
I forget because the face looks similar.
Just wait until I become an adult.
All right, this doesn't matter. The power's too close. I'm gonna read the skill after this.
Reloading.
Just wait until
Should I push a little harder? Need more ammo.
Oh my gosh. That's more damage than I thought with like even power.
Just wait until I become an adult.
Wait, what is this fight? What does it do?
Reloading.
Done. Nice and fast. Just wait until I become an adult.
What kind of fight is this? Have I molded it at all? Nope.
Sure. Let's go have some dessert.
All right, take care, Eldritch. The heck? That was nothing. I'll relearn the fight when I get hit 481. So yeah. God, now I have the credits. Now I have the credits for the equipment, but I don't have the credits for the level ups. Jeez. All right, whatever. Okay, let's watch the videos real quick. That's very important. I'm just glad we finally built Ein. Ein will be used in PvP, so now I have like multiple teams. I'm hoping I get to like at least put one piece on Anne before tomorrow begins. Before we start setting up teams for PvP. Do I have mana? Huh? What's that button supposed to mean? No, I don't have mana. Okay. Okay, that's fine. I guess that's fine. That's alright. Yeah, no mana. No mana. That's alright. That's alright. I can still do a shotgun team. It'll just be Soda and Soda and Noir instead. So I'll try a shotgun team when PvP time comes around. Alright, I'm gonna check between leader and Nog. I'm pretty sure it's a leader. My Naga's at 4, my leader's at 3. Okay, so I can split it. So leader, Naga, leader, Naga. Leader, Naga, leader, Naga. I would think I count as a whale.
Thanks to you, Greenhorn, I can have some fun for once.
I think I count as a whale, don't I? Yeah, I count as a whale.
After me.
But I don't spend very heavily. I only spend for collab. That's it.
I'm growing steadily, all thanks to you.
2 C7s? Yeah, because they're collab.
Thanks to you. It looks like I'll be able to graduate soon.
Okay. Core 6 Naga. She's past my Asuka. Yeah, because I will for Asuka, I will for Asuka. And then because our second polls went so well, I got to MLB both Rays as well. So, yeah, it was good. No, I don't. Jester, I could have gotten Naga to 7. I don't want her at 7. You don't want labels. Yeah, it feels nice to have her at 7, but that's why I split it between leader and Naga. You don't want labels. Essentially, if I get to her to 7 and leave leader behind, what ends up happening is every time you pull Naga, it just becomes Y labels, and then you just have a chance of getting something instead of a guaranteed Nikke. So it's better to split it up and try to not core 7. Okay, anyways, let's watch a video. And then let's watch the game. I want to see why Siren's good, as said by Sky or anybody big. But I think I'm ready for PvP. I will be running Rosanna as my additional burst one, which allow me to run 5 teams. It'll allow me to run 5 teams more steadily, and I think that'll be good. I think I'll be okay. God, the whales who bought all the extra runs and whatnot. I barely miss any days. But those stupid whales, jeez. Anyways, that's in like a day or so. Okay, after the video, we'll switch over to Twitch. We'll switch off Twitch for Kick. To watch the Leafs game. Or whatever's left of it. Nah, I searched up Siren Kit. See, this is... Guys. This is why I don't make videos. There's no point. Nobody's searching this stuff up. Look at this dude. 40 views. 164 views. I mean, Zoe's different. Zoe... okay, I don't want to call him out, but for the amount of views he gets, I would have expected him to be a better player. But that's alright. It's all about personality, entertainment value, rather than what it, rather than anything else. But yeah, he always makes these videos where like, best free-to-play unit ever! I've seen that title from him more than one time, I'll just say that much. Alright, we'll watch Sky's video real quick. You know what? Maybe we'll wait for the video tomorrow or something. Alright, let's just check it out.
Like, right? And obviously they're core 7, so it's a bit faster, but I was kind of
a little clickbait era, come on.
Robbie is currently doing 500
a little
right now.
I do a little clickbait. I want to be fully clear here. I do a little clickbait. I don't know if you can count that as a little clickbait. Come on.
Other than Crown, but then Crown would buff Little Mermaid a little bit more. So if
shouts to Sky. When I'm at work, I see this man streaming, grinding.
Let's go 70% elemental plus 20% from cube plus 10% from the default. So basically plus 100% elemental. She would do ×2. So Little Mermaid would do, not counting, or maybe counting Crown's buff, it'll be like 1 bill, maybe between 1 bill to 1 point.
I don't want to be too personal, but I just want to ask this before interrupting the video even more. How old is Sky? Because when I see Sky in the photo, and I see Sky as he is now, that has to be years difference, right?
5 bill, at least for me.
How long has it been around for?
It is similar investments as like my Rappi.
For F21, alright.
In mind, then... yeah, I would do the fight a lot faster, and that's with 2 MG. So that's how she would affect this Kraken team, because at the very least, like based on just a rough paper math calculation.
Oh my god! If anyone ever asks, hey, why don't you make these videos breaking down the kits and what they're capable of? This is what you would have to do. Better than, right? Because if you do the same thing, people will just watch Sky. You have to do better than this. How can you do better than Sky? That's probably the better question to ask.
Discounted during full burst or anything, but I didn't count like self-attack buffs, overloads, and other attack buffs. Rappy only kind of did 53.
Yeah, it's rude.
Right?
It's
Like,
rude to
this is
ask a
just the
Sky
default.
their age,
But then
right?
Siren was doing 55 with 2 MG, and again, I didn't count a lot of the other things there, right? I didn't count the attack damage, caster's attack that Rappy's providing, but Siren, if you compare it with here, she has a damage taken, doesn't have a caster's attack for the team though, but then there's the attack damage. So take that as how you may in terms of
If you play as many gacha games as he does, you will be sleep deprived.
Attack buff for herself that they didn't count.
I probably
But
spend at
the
least
very
2
least,
hours a
like,
day
if
on
you're just
gacha games,
looking,
just doing dailies and
so
stuff.
what I calculated here is I multiplied just the basic attack, weapon attack multiplier, how much bullets per second, and then like the skill 2 from Rocky.
I don't know how much.
Same with Little Mermaid, the basic attack.
I can only
and then
imagine
her
how much
skill
time he
2.
spends on gachas per day.
It's gonna come out that Siren and Rocky are basically closely similar in terms of like B1 damage. Now, however much Siren is buffing, that's gonna be a different factor. It's gonna affect teams, different setups very differently depending on what buffs are available. Safe to say that I think Sirens / Little Mermaid's DPS is gonna be roughly similar, or at least that what we can expect is probably Rappy's DPS level.
Oh,
So even though her
what?
damage numbers are kind of on the lower end, it is a little bit.
Wait,
more
Rappy level?
closer
What?
To, she is like a DPS B1.
Oh,
There are
it's a
other
must
things
pull.
that
That's a
Little
must pull,
Mermaid
guys.
is trying to provide, right?
Deep-
She is a wind advantage.
Going into this, I thought she was going to be a supporter because this is supporter, but if she's going to do as much damage as Rappy, then it's a must pull. I mean, it was going to be a must pull anyways, but like, you could have coped yourself out of this by saying, I have enough support B1s. But if it comes down to damaged B1s, you have Rapipi, and then you have what? Oh god, why did I say that? Rappy Red Hood and Doro? Like,
So there's that.
yeah, okay.
Pretty much like gonna replace volume at this rate.
Oh
She's
my
a
god.
supporter,
You
so her
weirdos.
base attack is 80%, roughly 80% of an attacker.
Are you working
Like,
towards
her
emulating
potential is
this energy
a
that
little
Sky
bit
has in
more
the
on
future?
lower end.
No.
However, it kind of makes up for it because she has higher multipliers because thanks to her like skill 2. But the skill 2 has a little bit of conditional thing about us, and that is it's something about consuming ammos. And let's start talking about it a little bit. First things first is her basic attack is equal to like just the standard SMG. There are some units that are at 10.12%. In particular, Epinel is one of them.
I can't believe he remembers the
But
SMG
roughly,
values. Those are so rare.
Standard MG is like 8 to 10% SMG. That is 8 to 10% attack damage, but they're shooting at 20 bullets per second. The skill 1 though, let's try to break it down a little bit, and we have seen this already in the JP. So the focusing status.
I would never
focus
edit a
fire,
video
in case
real
you're
time.
just kind of
It's too much
wondering
trouble.
And how I kind of just understood it also is this is just them trying to define what we are doing already. It's a mechanic in Nikke already. So focusing is like when we're trying to shoot and aim. That's how I have understood this, and that's how it would likely be as well. So this is in the shooting position, so this is likely the focusing status when she's aiming.
Yeah.
That's where the unit and focus fire.
Yeah, Ada.
is when
He's the
we're
reason
in
why I
full
don't
burst and
bother with
every
any of
unit
this
is
stuff. I feel like if you
following
want to get
where
into
we're shooting.
making
So
Nikke
that's
videos, you make opinion
kind of how
videos.
we understand
Because when it comes to raw
Next
data,
is
you're never
the
gonna
full
catch.
burst
You're never
cooldown
gonna catch Sky.
reduction. This is similar to Rappy Red Hood 7.48. That is something that we kind of have identified as well already, that she was doing.
All I'm
7
hearing from him right
seconds
now is
of cooldown.
Siren is
I would
basically
assume
equivalent to
that
Rappy Red Hood in terms of
this
damage
would
and
be
CDR.
scaling, so it
which
would
is
start at
impressive.
5 seconds, scaling upwards to 7.48. So it is very highly likely that skill 1
Push
is a
yourself.
high
I am pushing
priority
myself. I
just
didn't take a
because
nap
of the
today. I
cooldown
came
burst,
home.
and likely
I
because
didn't even
of
eat lunch
how
at
we
work.
want to achieve
I took a nap at
some
work and I came home.
certain things
I bought some KFC side fried chicken before streaming, but yeah, I didn't take a nap. I am pushing myself. I normally nap.
But again, this might seem like a piss ass number, but when you think about it, maybe what if they start releasing like a damage taken increase, burst to.
Yeah, 4% seems like very little, but it's 4% more attack. I'll ignore that
instead, right? So. And maybe it might start opening. There's maybe some more DPSs that are attack damage related.
No, in the break room.
The burst to attack buffers instead are gonna be worth more because this time around she is not providing any attack boost instead. So that's something to consider. It's just a different kind of team building that might end up working out with her. So the next one is the activates each time total ammo is consumed by allies, which reaches 400. And this is the first part that really indicates us why does she want machine guns. It's total ammo consumed by allies, which is 400, and so you have to fill the burst gauge. It gives like a huge fill in burst gauge. We actually have seen it in the. So we have seen this fill burst gauge increase like immediately around this part in the video and the.
Oh wow, he's actually saved it.
Take a look at here on the burst. See how immediately it will increase.
So she wants MG SMG teams then, right?
The burst gauge. So that's what like that fill burst gauge there. So when there's like a lot of ammo consumed, which likely is
2 MG, all right.
For machine guns, then you will get that burst gauge increase. Now we did some calculation in it. How do you get this? Because that will be a 1 burst gauge likely, right? So if we want to reach this,
why would SMG not be valid?
Reduction 7.48 if you think about it. So 20 seconds.
Why is everyone talking about MG and MG only? It's all ammos, right?
So there's 12.52
SMG
seconds, 10 because of the duration of full burst.
Still has a huge ammo pool at the start,
so that you can catch this cooldown reduction.
Then again, who is SMG DPS?
Your goal is to
outside of Siren,
within,
you know.
Within 2.5 seconds, you
what is this math?
Reach the consumption of 400 ammo, but
Quincy, you're right.
That for each
so you would have something like that.
Around 160 bullets per second, which is achievable if you actually do 1 machine gun plus another machine gun plus at least 2 more submachine guns. So that will get you
so SMG is enough too. Okay,
I'd say the minimum team combination would be at least like 2 submachine guns and 2 machine guns if you want to reach this cooldown reduction. Now there's different other combinations that you can do. The more machine guns,
I see.
Because at the very least, like you're trying to make sure that you can reach that 400 at least within that cooldown reduction duration. So at least 2 MGs is like the preferred with Siren, so that
stop calling me a girl or woman. I'm a man.
Too long.
PP slap
on the burst in gap in between. So that's what skill 1 is. Skill 2, moving on to that, is it gives like damage taken increase. So that's like the debuff that we saw on.
I love how he's holding the image down.
And then after 50 normal,
he's doing NPC. He's doing a window capture, not browser source.
Just straightforward that it's like 5.0.
Oh, Mihara would be here. Good here. Yes.
It might seem like it's low, but that's because it's just a different multiplier. Just there's just a lot of other factors in. One thing is like no other units are likely going to be giving this multiplier if she is in there. So that's one thing that to keep in mind. It might seem low. It is. There are some people that were saying like affects when the enemy appears, affects the target is this, and then there's a stun for 3 seconds. And I swear to God, whenever you guys see the word stun, you're like, is this good for PvP? Is this good for PvP? This likely isn't gonna be for PvP because yes, it says enemy appears and affect the target. The target is usually the boss or the main objective.
But after landing 50 normal attacks is from her, right?
To clear the stage. So likely it's not gonna be for PvP. Again, people are thinking about it, but probably not. And even then,
Rick's
even
ulti?
if
What's
it's
that?
for PvP, what that means is, let's just assume, I will entertain you guys that's saying, oh, it's gonna be used for PvP. With 30 FPS, SMG are shooting 15 bullets per second instead of 20. And so you are doing, in order before that, it would take 3.3 seconds before.
Did you guys know that? Did you guys know that? With the FPS cut, it becomes 15 bullets per second because the game no longer runs at 60 frames per second. It's now 30. And so normally it hits 30 bullets per minute. Okay, well, I didn't know any of that stuff.
Before you would be able to land that stun. So it might be effective on like slower teams.
Oh my
but
gosh, Arrow.
again,
Too kind of you.
what are the chances?
Thank
that
you
it's
so
gonna
much,
be available
Arrow.
for PvP? Who knows? The next part is what is probably kind of got away from people's minds. This one is her offensive capabilities, and that people didn't really anticipate that, because people were just like, oh, they were focused a little bit on her support, and with rightly so. We did initially think that the support is, oh, she's gonna be support, but then they didn't really think about that, well, she's gonna be support and hit hard. So this is where I kind of did a little bit of some calculation. There's the first part that only activates every 1 second, and it triggers attack sequentially 4 times. In case you guys didn't know, this attack sequentially is, it triggers 4 times. Cinderella has it already. So this is 63.36 multiplied by 4, and every second, so you multiply that by 10 in a full burst, and that will hit the enemy. And then the next one is the consumed by allies. Total ammo consumed by allies, which is 500, and this affects random enemy units, but you know, if there's only one.
So, is he saying both SMGs and MGs have the same fire rate? Because that's what it sounds like. Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, yes?
And then it will just hit 1. Attack sequentially, in case you guys didn't know. So, for example, this attack sequentially for 4 times.
He just said SMGs also get the cut down due to frames.
Enemies. It would hit enemy 1, 2, 3, and then after that, it will go back to the first one that it hits. So it's kind of random, but not exactly random. And so this one seems like, oh, it's
they're both affected by FPS, but
times 10.
Say the game's running at full speed, 60 frames per second.
But then
Do SMGs and MGs fire the same rate?
Bullets thing.
They both get nerfed
did
by
some extra
FPS.
calculation. Basically, what you're trying to get out of it, it depends on how many machine guns you have. And I just calculated, if you have machine gun, but then not I'm counting also the SMG. I'm just counting herself as the SMG, but then the other one, let's say sniper rifle or rocket launcher. So I'm not kind of counting them already, but basically that's how frequent they will trigger. This 85% multiplied by 10, and then how often it triggers. Basically, it's the DPS or attack percent per second is like 238%, 340 if it's 3, and then 442 if it's 4. So it actually, the more MGs that you have, the stronger she becomes, at the very least. So this will actually be pretty decent.
Okay, she maximizes benefit in MG teams. Okay.
Again, this is like a rough paper map.
So she wants,
wrote it down.
in other words, Siren wants Asuka.
One where she's just, it's not full burst, but I could have done that. But Pascal didn't put this thing again and started writing in Notepad, so just blame Pascal about this instead of writing it in the Excel sheet, Google Sheets, but who cares, right? I kind of gave like some simulation. Rappi just ends up having like,
yes, with Crown as well.
5% multiplied. I counted the attack, and then the
Asuka, Ray, Siren,
and then
yeah.
from skill 2. How much does it cost in a per second basis, attack percent per second basis? So it would end up being at 53.5k DPS. And then Siren, you know, depend if she has 2 mg, 3 mg, 4 mg. As you can see, the DPS increases the more there is machine guns. So as you can see here, she actually does even out, and I did not count like whatever other self-attack buffs, overloads, and other attack buffs. But if you do add the attack buffs, likely Siren would be better than Rappi, so she would end up doing more damage in a neutral form because of
More
just
damage than
better
Rappi.
multipliers, right? She just have better multipliers, so even though she has slower base attack, kind of just makes up with it because of the just higher multipliers. And say like for example, if you're using Crown as a buffer, Crown will give a flat attack because based on the caster's attack, it would give a flat attack additive to Rappi and then flat attack additive to Siren. And what will actually happen,
That's crazy,
is Siren would benefit more to it rather than
would you
Rappi.
use Siren with Rappi? You could,
Again,
but you
I think
shouldn't.
There's other things that they consider and other buffs, but this is just to give an idea.
Yeah, I think he's
that
talking about
Siren
base attack.
can-
Rappi with
seems
fuck,
like-
what am I saying?
at the very
Rappi
least,
Red
based on
Hood
these
with
numbers,
explosion, which should
seems
do
like
more.
She will do, at the very least, you can expect at least Rappi's DPS as a B1. Now, whether her buffs are gonna be better or worse, that's gonna depend on the team, right? There's gonna be a lot of different factors in it because these are different multipliers. But what if there's a good burst to attack buffs?
You mean
involved?
Rappi and
Because
Red
she's
Hood?
not
Oh,
providing any attack buffs here. That's something to take into consideration. And maybe if a damage taken increase buffer instead or debuffer instead on the burst 2 with a little bit of attack buff, maybe that's something also. Who knows how it will end up, because again, how
I
this
forgot
will
what I
affect
heard
is
today. It was
gonna
something
vary
about
from
bricks,
team to team,
and I
but
immediately thought of
I would
Arrow.
probably say it could be roughly similar to Rappi, because one thing that Rappi is caster's attack, but then keep in mind that attack is a
I don't remember anymore. I remember thinking it was funny, but it was right before I had to go home from work.
Other DPSs, for example, let's say Scarlet Black Shadow, she gets 100% attack already on her own, so it's not as meaningful as probably the damage taken plus combination of attack damage maybe. So that's something to consider. It might end up being better or worse depending on the team composition, but again, roughly similar performance from how it seems like with Rappi. The main thing, again, that I do think that this has an advantage of is the fill burst gauge. And I kind of want to expand on this a little bit. This is a little bit of newer player friendly, I would say. Not necessarily newer player friendly, but casual player friendly, because before then, and this is how I also kind of think what's happening, why they give kind of these numbers. For a top player, this burst skill cooldown reduction, this cooldown is something that we can reach even without necessarily like this full burst gauge. A lot of the people are, for example, as the full burst is ending, we have another sniper rifle or rocket launcher that we are prepping to full charge, and then by the time full burst ends, we do a full charge release so that it gains a lot of energy and then fast charge it. So that is like one example that what we kind of do in order to maximize like the energy gain.
Okay.
And we are able to reach that.
So she can perfectly be
But
continuous
for
burst
a
then.
kind of just a casual player or not a try hard, this is something that might actually help them a little bit better. Because
Jesus burst gen tech?
at
What's
least
Jesus
you
burst
can
gen
just
tech?
hold your left click.
You're just making shit up now.
Even with that, there is a downside to it, and there's a pro and con to it. One is machine gun reliance.
Well, I could do that
everybody
too.
Has a really good PC, and another thing is not everybody is playing on PC.
Secret
And this is-
technique,
I feel like
1,000 years of pain.
Also, and I feel like
Could you do
Shipwreck
that one?
is somewhat they are testing on
Bitch.
PC, and I feel like they're not really considering like lower end graphics players until they fix the FPS issue. This issue will constantly happen where if you are in 30 FPS, the machine guns are gonna shoot
Jiba knows what I'm
half
talking about though.
speed, right? So you're actually, whatever calculation I did here, her effectiveness is actually gonna be lower in phones. if you have crappy PC. This is something that, because I was just calculating this in terms of 60 FPS. So that is just something that you guys need to be aware of, and unfortunately, it is what it is.
The 1,000-Year Pain is from Naruto.
And
Come
I do
on.
feel like
You've all watched it.
Feels like they're not aware
Kakashi
of
does it.
at all. That FPS
I'm gonna 1,000-Year Pain all of you.
Is an important, like, it actually affects like gameplay and damage. It actually heavily affects gameplay. Do you guys not have phones? Yeah, and I feel.
What are you talking? What are you talking about?
But then
Ada.
I don't know. Maybe this patch will fix whatever the MG issue is, right? Because
what is this Jesus tech? All I know is you want to burst within the first 3 seconds, and every competitive player bursts immediately.
So if it's like 30 FPS, let's just say, it would shoot.
What's the Jesus
60
burst gen
bullets
tech? You're
instead
making.
of 30 bullets
I'm gonna
within
look this
that
up.
1
You're making this
second.
up. You're making this up. You're making this up. Nikke, Jesus, burst gen. Missing Jesus. Show results with Jesus. The best Nike basketball shoe in years. Nikes that need a buff? Or, sorry, Nikes that need a buff? You made this up. There's what? No. In Christianity, a rapture refers to eschatological event where believers will ascend to heaven and meet the second coming of Jesus Christ. You made this up. There's no such thing. I made up the name. Okay, then how am I supposed to know what it means when you make up the name? I didn't even make up the name. 1,000 years of pain. This is... I didn't make up any name. This is real. Oh, yeah. See? At least I named the real technique. Unlike you. You just made it up.
Because if it's 30 FPS, but it kind of just scales it, right? So, but then they're not doing it in Nikke because it's very FPS intensive. Yeah.
Jumpstart tech or something like that?
44 FPS, but the game is capped at 60 though. But hey, if you are shooting at 144 FPS and your machine guns are also shooting...
I'm gonna look up Jumpstart tech. You're all making up names right now. Jumpstart tech Nikke. How to jumpstart a car. I swear you're all trolling me right now. As the jump author, I rule that you're safe from this, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Nikke serves as titular playable characters, or for robotic female super soldiers, created by mankind to fight the Raptors. This sounds like fanfics. But if I'm one of the people that help out with the tech, then I believe I'm allowed to name it, no? All Kakashi did was place his 2 index fingers together like a Buddha palm prayers, and then he just puts his 2 fingers together and he smashes up someone's butt. I don't know why that deserves the technique's name, but okay.
At that rate, Monka TOS, let's get him, shift up, get that guy. He's actually doing more damage. He's hacking. Going back at this, there's pros and cons.
Hey, Lightning.
Right?
Please, Lightning.
PC, it is.
Oh.
Kinda worse. If you have good PC, then it's actually pretty good. And it is.
Oh, Lightning! I'm twice as fun, literally twice as big. I'm twice as big as you, Lightning.
Like the who are mechanically
you're always
better,
gonna be my
like,
bitch, Lightning.
Whoever top one is.
Oh fuck.
And the normal player is.
Obama did
like
11-9.
From how I see this. Now, obviously, there are still some things that probably the top players are gonna do that are different from like a normal player, but still, even at the very least, in terms of like energy gain, matter. And this is something that
Yeah, I don't want to hear
noticing
this review,
them
Mr.
a
Small
lot
Man.
more, and they have been doing this a lot more also. Like Helm, for example, is giving like faster charge. Mana is, even though she's assault rifle, there's like energy boost whenever she bursts. So they are trying to.
Am I gonna see
slowly trying
Siren?
to
I'll get
make
one
it
Siren and that's
at
it.
the very
I'm
least,
saving
like,
up for
shorten the
Eve. I
gap
want to max out
for
Eve
a
if
top
I can.
player and or like, you know, top like min maxers, and then the more casual players, the damage is like getting shorter. And
Natura, do
shorter,
whatever you want.
Mainly
It's
because
Sugma. He's not gonna learn.
this full burst is actually very impactful. That's something that people need to account for. Doing a full burst for 14 times versus doing a full burst for 13 times is actually a huge damage difference that can matter and make a lot of difference. But yeah, I mean, and the burst, I didn't really kind of talk about it, but I think one thing that I want to touch upon on this burst is, other than the attack damage, or just 10%, ooh. And then this one is the odd one. She is buffing herself.
Yes, one copy of Mahar, one copy of
allies,
Siren, then back to saving.
and yeah, it is what it is.
I like Siren
I think
too.
that one thing that I want to talk about is this 33% magazine.
What's that for?
And I actually think that if you have like very high roll of ammos, yeah, maybe if you have like 4 backlines or something, you can essentially effectively
Never reload.
machine guns do infinite ammo, because
infinite ammo,
like
yeah.
that 3 minutes of a fight, there is basically an effectively infinite ammo. And
Right,
maybe
because
if
you won't
there's,
run out
like,
before it runs it.
slow cooldown, maybe at
Hey
most,
Shiki,
like,
I didn't
one-
take a nap today.
one reload if you have like high ammo still, but
Okay,
not, like,
well,
max reroll.
Ada Wong,
But it is
disclose
possible to just
disclose
have
your
the machine guns
spendings in
continuously
Nikke right
shoot
now.
with it because of this reload. And
I bet
that's
all your
something that
umbrella
is
paychecks
gonna be team building
goes
wise
towards
for
shift up.
Siren. Is how many
You
machine guns are gonna be there?
fat, smelly,
in terms
obese
of team
whale.
building. That's gonna be a huge factor in terms of this. And what Siren would allow is, at the very least, like, she would replace volume, but not.
I lost
we
count.
are
My
going to
God, guys,
replace
come
her
on.
in the volume team, but more.
I don't even think I
we
spent
can put
2K yet.
Siren in Grave team,
But I think
or
I'm
in
gonna
Crown
be
team,
there once we hit
and then
Annie.
Move the burst.
Baltier says
so
free,
let's
that's
say
true.
that Roppy Red Hood is on.
That's Cap.
Crown
I'm not
team,
Cap.
And then later is
Remember,
on
I
Grave
get
team,
sponsored
Black
too.
let's say. And then volume
I
is on
literally-
Crown, and the Maids
For the
team.
$5 month
And what you
pass,
can
I
do
literally don't
is
have to pay for
You
that.
could put Siren, Little Mermaid on.
Oh, yeah, and
Crown
Noodles-
team or Grave team. And
well,
then Roppy Red
the
Hood
account
is B1
has a lot
next
spent on
the
it,
Grave
but
team,
yeah.
and then you can move Litter instead on the.
Shut up, woman. Oh my gosh.
Duo team.
Yes, Kusa also gave me
that
money
will
for
kinda
Asuka.
just propagate on it,
Thank you,
and
Kusa.
It can essentially effectively replace volume.
I didn't keep
And
track of how much I
very
spent.
likely so, you should replace volume.
That's how you
at
know you
this
have a
point.
problem.
If you guys haven't really invested much on volume, I think she will be the one that's gonna be replaced here.
Volume's
But
replaced. Yeah, that's right, because
depends
they're
on the boss.
it's literally
Let's
SMG
start
wind.
off with that also, because maybe
It's okay, I don't have
you might
volume
not
built.
Use stove instead, or now shotgun, then
But yeah, it's a
volume
it's a
might
low mark to
get a
replace volume.
resurgence again. But at the very least, though, we're likely gonna be replacing Dorothy. Whoever has been using Dorothy still kinda will. At this point,
This
we should
guy
be
said he
replacing
spent
her
20K in
now. This-
Nikke.
The first one we have Rouge, we have
20K.
yeah, we
20K.
have Roppy Red Hood, we have Litter, we have Volume, and then now we have Little Mermaid. There, so there's like no spot for Dorothy if you were even remotely using her. Dorothy favorite item. What the hell? Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately.
That's
But-
what you spent
so that's
buying
one
Cordas? What is
possible
wrong with you
thing,
people?
And people might start like resetting her. There's one
Kusa
thing
saying,
I-
"Oh,
okay,
I didn't
sure, fine.
spend.
One
Oh,
thing
I
that
didn't
Dorothy
open
is,
any boxes." Yeah, okay,
if
there,
they are
because you
going
already
to
opened a
continue
gazillion of
this
them.
trend where they're gonna put distributed damage to be worth it on the.
Kyle, what is wrong with you? Not as insane as the 100K ones? Yes, I know how numbers work. Okay, guys, what's bigger, 1 or 90,000? Oh, sorry, 1 or 100,000? Yes, we know how numbers work. Saying it's not as bad as the 100K ones means nothing.
If they're gonna keep making distributed damage on water raids, then maybe Dorothy will keep her relevance. But I'm just saying, you know, one of the issues with Dorothy is because you have to tie her with another cooldown reduction or privity for ammo reduction. Right?
Yeah, Doro is way too needy for synergetic.
Relative to the eyes of the beholden. Also subsangs kappa.
Thank you, Jimo. You're right. Your 1-inch PP is the biggest I've ever seen. I'm sorry. I love you.
Right. So, I mean, you can do without her, but her cooldown, her burst effectiveness is kind of not gonna be there. But we are likely still going to be using Litter. We're still likely going to be using Rappy Red Hood. And in situations for Iron advantage and Fire advantage, Rappy Red Hood will be the DPS instead. And we will end up like using, maybe still use Volume at that situation, or D-Killer Wife. Overall, it seems like her...
Wait a second. Where's that Eldritch guy? Oh, wait, he's driving home. He said he got top 200, top 150? And he's not nearly that big of a whale. Man, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys. Fuck guys. No, god damn it. I'm never gonna go that far. There's like better things to spend money on, like going to Japan and hookers and drugs. Like there's better things to do with your money than burn it in a gacha game, like a casino.
Her number are kind of bad, but there are other quality of life things. The field burst gauge and the focus fire is one thing that I would say her main emphasis on, but also that will also mean that her team building is going to be heavily machine gun based. And at the very
you just gotta know techniques on the boss. Yeah, like your random made up technique that you won't tell me what it is because it's not real. Because you made it up.
Some supports,
just like your best friend.
And you will likely want her
is
to
made up
other machine guns. And I mean, good thing. Hey, at the very least, we do have a lot of machine
casinos don't have hot anime women. Is that true?
At the very least, there's that. We have.
I just realized she's 701. The fuck does that mean? I didn't even know this game went up to 700.
You have Ludmilla, you have Modernia, you have Ray.
You explain what it is, though? You explain what it does. I don't know how to do it.
Coming in.
I made a new technique. You might have to come to the bathroom with me, though. Okay.
Yeah. So, what are you...
Yeah, I made a new technique, too, Divine Maxman. All you have to do is turn around, drop your pants, and push your butt up.
Guys' thoughts on this.
Then close your eyes and wait for me to say Papa's home.
How are these numbers? But then if you actually like take a closer look in terms of her DPS,
it goes up to 800. Cap might have increased. What are we talking about?
I mean, we thought that she was gonna be more of a support, but then you look at the support amounts, you're like, what is this? And also the team building as
you guys did. We saw the Japanese player who's like level 800. You're right.
It seems like she's pretty much like a machine gun team building right here. I don't see any other team building.
You want to feel alive? No, I'd rather stay dead.
A disservice if you're not making her with a machine gun team comp at the very least. For the builds. So here's the thing. Yeah. So initially I thought about it. If we're just gonna use her as support, then we're just gonna upgrade skill 1.
That'd be stupid. Why would you get a damage dealing burst 1 and not give her the damage?
And we don't need to upgrade skill 2 and burst. But now that we're taking a closer look in this,
yeah,
we're gonna
damage
consider her as a DPS rather than a support. Now you're gonna be upgrading skill 2 and possibly burst.
I'm not gonna go cheapo on her.
Don't you love shift up? Oh boy.
By the way, I only pull for 1 copy of Rappy Red Hood. So one copy here makes sense to me.
Okay, pull at least 1 copy of her. Don't regret
you don't have mats
you did on Rouge.
Yeah, well I'll reset Doro or something.
Rouge and started regretting it because another thing is Shift Up tends to do this also, like release the supports before the DPS. Maybe there's other support DPSs that are gonna be working out with
What
her.
are you-
Now,
what-
here's
what are you
one
guys
thing that
on? I
can
can't
at least
afford it.
Tell you guys, we are getting free pulls, right? Free pulls, daily pulls. So try your luck for 21 days. Pull on her banner. Try to see if you get.
You guys are killing
Maybe
me.
you might end up like using her, needing her immediate install rate. But
Stop,
you
it's
can
gonna make me
delay
wanna
on
kill
it
you
as much
first.
As possible as you do, and she is gonna be usable even as just a support as a B1, right? This cooldown.
What is this gatekeeping of this secret technique? Man, he's just baiting me into another call. Then he just whispers sweet nothings into my ears, and I'm gonna fall in love with him. This sucks. Why isn't there just an actual video where I don't get mind controlled?
Down burst and the full burst gauge, I think.
Thanks for voting. You did something the majority of Americans didn't do. Yeah, I know.
The top players are going to be using. You're likely going to see her.
Wait, how do you know that?
Being used as well, especially with how many machine guns are there in fire, and the boss is likely weak to fire. You want to just kind of use it. I do think that at the very least, the skill 1 will put her support capability to max. So 1044 is something that will allow her to just perform as a support. 1044, and then if you
They'll
want
just show
her to do
me
more damage as how she is, kind of like Roppy Red Hood, you're gonna have to start investing in skill 2 and burst skill also. Now the burst skill, it's both support and DPS.
I
Right?
want to watch hockey. I think we're only catching the
all of them
last
are both
period.
Support and DPS, but more so like as a DPS on skill 2, and the burst is, well, if you have the resources, I mean, I would go with it.
Go beat Mirror
Just
Container.
upgrade it.
No, I'm
But
waiting for
if you don't,
481.
then I would probably go with upgrading the DPSs first if you don't.
I'm
have
gonna
the
wait for the 2
DPSs
days.
maxed
I'm not
out
gonna be
on their
stupid like
burst
you.
first. Then I would prioritize.
Yeah, I want to watch
them over
hockey.
her own
Playoff
burst.
hockey. Go
Just
Leafs,
mainly
go.
Because, well, the values seem low.
I use
maybe
consoles and
the
beat it.
scaling would be the
Okay.
the reloads magazine more, but I think it's fine.
Oh, nobody spoil me. I don't know the score. I don't know anything.
That's my take. But we will test it once it's out. We will see.
I can't believe this was a 30-minute video. All right, thanks, Guy. I feel like he got through like 90% of what you needed to know in the first 6 minutes. And then he went through all of these weird scenarios. But as always, thank you, Sky. All right, cool. Guys, I cannot stream the Leafs game on stream, because I will be banned. Therefore, we have to cut the Twitch stream so we can watch it. Now, I know that some people don't care about sports. And I know some people have dysfunctional peepees. And there may, in fact, be a connection between not liking sports and dysfunctional peepees. But it isn't the case for me. And therefore, there's probably only 20 minutes left of the game, though. Do I even bother? Can someone just check how much time is left? Maybe I don't even bother watching it. I'll just watch it later. I DM'd you. Now he's slipping into my DMs. This is the worst. All right, let's see. Let me see what it is. Sorry, guys, I can't show you. So, what's happening right now is Ada Reacticate is showing me the secret technique that he used to get to the 96th percentile. But all I see is he's hacking the game. I see the code running across the screen right now. He turned off the anti-cheat. Okay, he is just a hacker. That's all I learned. Okay. Yes. Yes, I see it. I see it. You just have to be a hacker. Okay, anyways. Can someone check how much time is left in the game? Don't tell me the score, I don't want to know. Feel free to review on your own time, thanks. Did you pull for Cast Race? How'd you go? I was supposed to pull for Cast Race tonight, but there's no way we're gonna have time. Let's just watch the game, whatever's left of it. Classic gamer move. Call anyone better than you a hacker. Okay. No one's gonna tell me that the game. Oh, you guys. "19 minutes left. Oh my god! Let's just watch the final period. What am I doing? I love hockey. I love hot guys. I love hockey. Okay. All right, let's see it. I don't know what I'm watching. Had to upload to YouTube since it's too big for Discord. I show you in the worst case scenario where you do not have high burst gen units in order to farm full burst. I'll also include some extra text that you may or not may be able to notice. It's okay if you didn't into the video that you could utilize. Okay, now he's calling me blind. Is it women's only hockey? Women's hockey is not that hot. They're fully covered, remember? I just copyrighted my stream. He just took all my money, guys. Damn. Truly debated. Now all the ad revenue is going towards Lisa because we listened to 12 seconds of Parasocial. That was the grand plan, to get Lisa 12 cents worth of my ad revenue. I don't know what the fuck I'm watching. Okay. I think he held down and he swapped. What's the big deal, though? Let's hit the goal, sub goal, so that it isn't bummed out the lost revenue. Don't you understand? Don't you guys understand? I have not been able to afford bubblegum for months now. My bubblegum source is my YouTube ad revenue. Don't you know how bad the economy in Canada is? Every dollar I earn is one piece of bubblegum. It's rough out here, guys. I'm the kind of individual that focuses best when I'm chewing something. Chewing gum, preferably. If you go with dick, I'm gonna say, I swear to God. Back to chewing acid, shut up. I don't understand. What the fuck am I watching? It's just a pre-charge. It's just a pre-charge. Oh my God. I'm getting baited by all this gazillion copyrights. Yeah, he just held down and he swapped. Why does this have such a fancy name? What does it even matter? Okay, he's holding it down. I think he's slightly charged on both, right? It's not exactly just that. Okay. It's double full charge. Oh, okay. In this clip, I show in the worst because you do not have high burst full farm. I'm also some expertise that you may or not be able to see. That means I did roughly around 95% of my max possible damage on my account this team, taking everything such as gear, dolls. How do you even know? In the screenshot, I show you the math of my video run for... Well, I could write gibberish numbers too. Watch me write it right now. Boom. Okay, let's keep going. Generally for min-max, I don't play like that, but it's more so the more you know type of info. You want to aim for 90% of the damage. How do you know what percent I'm at? Or 80% damage is bare minimum. You might actually want to click on the video link to watch a video. While some of the stuff I mentioned... Yeah, I did that, and I got demonetized. While some of the stuff I mentioned here may not be related to what you're doing, some of it does relate to it, especially burst and optimization. That's my total damage of each runs. Well... Okay. I sure showed him. But you don't actually talk about how you did it. You can actually burst faster after first burst within 2 seconds depending on your environment and who you're using farm to burst in. I'm just showing you 3 ways you can achieve this. This is not helm exclusive. It's just that with helm it's way faster than if you use other chargeable. You shoot fast consistently as collateral objects cover or raptors behind that raptor you're currently looking at. Okay, but I don't even have hands. I think this is hand assist. You might not know this, but I've been playing Nikke with my feet this entire time. I use my feet and my 21-inch dong, and that's how I become so proficient as a player. Okay, I think I understand what he's talking about. All right, let's watch a hockey game. All I see is it's just fast charging. It's just constant fast charging. I can't disclose how I'm determining max damage for current team equipment plus gear, etc. Yeah, because you're hacking. That will get you in trouble. Wait. Who's this? Why did you send me all these? Why did you send me all of these? What the fuck? Alright, let's raid someone. Anyways, we're gonna watch some hockey now. Tonight was not gonna be a serious stream because I wanted to watch hockey. There's still like 15 minutes of hockey left, so I'm gonna watch hockey. Alright, correct, and I'm doing the 95% damage. Okay, well... Shao the Hedgehog is my best friend, and he's been next to you this entire time. And the moment the stream ends, he's gonna kick your ass. Alright, let's find someone to raid. Go, Canadian, forget the Nikke. Yeah. Alright, here's our kick if you guys want to watch with us. If anyone's like, why are you so screwy tonight? Remember, I'm sleep deprived. I usually take a nap before streaming, and I didn't do any of that. Center just scored again? You're trolling me!
Enjoy your hockey. Let me know if they hit a home run. Nim smug.
I'll answer that right now. They're not going to, you bastard. Oh god, Fifi's playing right now. Did you know she followed me? I never saw her again. Alright, let's raid Luna. Wait, all of these Z people come over whenever there's like... They gotta wait, right? Like, alright. Raid Fifi? Nah. Look, if you really like Fifi, buy one of her Ona holes. They're all pretty good. Not that I would have any experience with it. But that stupid website keeps recommending me her Ona holes. Let's do that. I want to buy your Ona hole. I'm going to make you my Ona hole. Alright, well here we go. I don't believe you. What? I'm actually not kidding about this. The website. I'll show you in basement later. The website keeps sending me emails about her Ona holes. And I'm like, how do you even know I like her? Alright, well. Here we go. I'm gonna raid Luna. Thank you guys for being here. I'm only shutting down the Twitch stream. We'll be over on Kick watching hockey. Alright, see you guys later. Love you all. Good night, Lightning. Good night, Arrow. Good night, Uboomer. Good night, Datura. Good night, Andre. Good night, Ada. I mean, good night, Ono. Good night, Arrow. Good night, Shiki. Good night, Ryan. Okay. Good night, Jada. Love you guys. All right. Good night, Kusa. Okay, let's watch hockey. Here we go.